What is the one common characteristic that propels people towards success? Welcome, friends, to a journey of discovery, a quest to unravel the secret thread that binds the tapestry of achievers. In this vast world brimming with diverse talents, success stories are as varied as the people themselves. Yet there exists a common denominator, a shared attribute that catapults individuals from the realm of dreams to the echelons of accomplishment. This shared characteristic isn't a well-kept secret or an elusive trait reserved for a select few. Rather, it's an intrinsic quality, a mindset, a beacon that guides every decision, every choice, leading the way towards the pinnacle of success. Understanding this attribute, this golden thread, can be a game changer, a key to unlock the door of your own potential. So what is this shared characteristic of those who've tasted success? To find the answer, we've turned to the wisdom of those who've walked the path of success. Listen closely as successful people share their insights. You hear it time and time again, the echoes of wisdom from those who've walked the path before us. There's something fascinating about the stories of success. Each one is a unique tapestry, woven with threads of determination, resilience, and vision. Picture this, a young woman from a small town who dared to dream big. She knew where she wanted to go and she went for it. Now, she's a renowned scientist, making strides in a field she was told was not for her. She says, "I knew where I wanted to go. I didn't let anyone else's opinion sway me." Then there's the entrepreneur, who was told his ideas were too radical, too different. He was driven by what he believed he should do, not what others said. He's now leading a revolution in his industry. He says, the most important question you can ever ask yourself is, what do I really want? There are those who've carried a vision in their mind for a long time, the vision that guided their every choice. A renowned artist tells us, "I knew what I wanted to create, and every stroke of my brush was a step towards that vision." And then there are those who found success in the most unlikely places. A mother turned businesswoman, a teacher turned best-selling author. They've all found their own path, guided by their own vision. These voices, these stories, they all have something in common. They're not just about achieving success, they're about knowing what you want and going after it with unwavering determination. They're about clarity of vision, about knowing where you want to go and being relentless in your pursuit. They say in one way or another the same thing. The forces of life rise up to meet you once you know where you want to go. It's about clarity, about direction, about vision. Each story is unique, yet there's a common thread. Have you noticed it? Now let's unravel the commonality among these success stories. Every individual we've heard from across diverse fields and varying paths has shared a piece of their journey. What emerges from their narratives is not a formula, but a shared characteristic, a common thread that weaves itself through each of their stories. Let's take a step back and observe this pattern. These successful individuals were not driven by what they thought they should do, or what others said they should do, or even what they had always believed they should do. No. Their journey was guided by something much more profound. They each asked themselves a critical question. What do I really want? This question, simple in its construct but profound in its implications, served as the compass guiding them through the labyrinth of life. Their answers varied, as they should, because success is a deeply personal and individualistic concept. For some, it was about building a business empire. For others, it was about creating art that moves people. And yet for others, it was about making a difference in their community. The beauty of this question lies in its ability to cut through the noise and reach the essence of one's desires. It peels away layers of societal expectations, self-imposed limitations, and fears, revealing the core of what one truly desires. Once they had their answer, every decision, every step, every risk was directed towards that vision. This clarity of purpose provided them with the courage to persevere, the resilience to bounce back from failures, and the determination to keep going despite the odds. Their stories are not about overnight success, but about the power of a clear vision, the courage to pursue it, and the resilience to keep going. It's about knowing where they wanted to go and committing to the journey, regardless of the challenges and setbacks. The common denominator here is a clear vision, knowing where you want to go. Knowing where you want to go, that's the secret. Let's dive deeper. Every successful person we've met, every story we've heard, has this one common thread: a clear, focused vision. It's not just about having goals or ambitions. It's about having a vision that's so vivid, so tangible, you can almost touch it. Let's think back to the interviews. Each person knew exactly what they wanted, right down to the details. They didn't just want to be successful, they had a very specific idea of what that success looked like. Remember the restaurateur who envisioned not just a successful restaurant, but a place where people would come to share moments of joy, to create memories? She didn't just see a building, she saw laughter, she saw celebration, she saw community. And it was this vision that guided every decision she made, from the menu to the decor to the location. Or the tech entrepreneur who didn't just want to create a profitable app, but an app that would change the way we interact with the world. His vision wasn't just about the bottom line, it was about impact. Every line of code, every feature, every update was a step towards that vision. These aren't just goals or dreams, they're visions. They're detailed, vivid images of the future that guide every decision, every action. And it's not just about knowing what you want, but why you want it. That why becomes the fuel, the driving force that pushes you forward even when the going gets tough. Having a clear vision is like having a compass. It points you in the right direction, it keeps you on course. It's a constant reminder of where you're headed and why you're headed there. It's not just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey. It's about the choices you make along the way, the people you meet, the experiences you have. A clear vision guides these choices, it shapes these experiences. A clear vision guides your actions, it aligns your choices with your goals. But what if your mind is in chaos? How can you find clarity? Let's dive into that. Imagine for a moment the mind as a bustling city. Thoughts like cars zooming past in every direction. Ideas like skyscrapers towering over you. Dreams like parks providing a respite in the midst of the hustle. But when the traffic of thoughts becomes too much, it feels like a gridlock. The city in your mind turns into chaos. So how do you find clarity amid this chaos? The first step is to take a breather. Just like in a city, sometimes you need to find a quiet corner, a park, where you can sit down, breathe, and let the traffic of thoughts slow down. This can be done through meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence. Next, start identifying your true desires and goals. Ask yourself, what do I really want? And don't just stop at the first answer. Dig deeper. If you want success, what does that look like to you? If you want happiness, what brings you joy? These are not easy questions, but they are essential. Now, this is where it gets tricky. We're often influenced by external factors, like societal expectations or family pressures. It's like a billboard in the city of your mind, screaming at you what you should want. But remember, this is your city. You get to decide what billboards get to stay and which ones need to be taken down. Once you have identified your true desires, make them your North Star. Every decision you make, every step you take should move you closer to them. It's like having a map in your mind's city, guiding you through the chaos. And here's the beautiful part. As you start moving toward your desires, the chaos begins to dissipate. The traffic of thoughts starts to flow smoothly. The skyscrapers of ideas become less intimidating, and the parks of dreams become more inviting. Remember, clarity in vision brings clarity in life. So take charge of your mind city and transform the chaos into clarity. Now that we've decoded the secret of success, what's your next move? This journey we've been on, it's been enlightening, hasn't it? But it's just the beginning. The real journey starts when you turn off this video and start reflecting on your own vision and goals. It's time to ask yourself the most important question. What do you really want? You see, success isn't a destination, it's a journey. And every journey needs a roadmap. Your vision, your goals, they're your roadmap. They're not just dreams, they're your future. But remember, a roadmap is just a piece of paper until you decide to take the first step. So let's take that step, shall we? Let's move forward with purpose, with passion, with clarity. Let's make choices that align with our vision. Let's turn chaos into clarity, uncertainty into action. Know where you want to go and let every choice move you in that direction. Success will meet you on the way.